Hi, welcome to the Big Rock Ranch.
And today we're going to talk about our choices for composting toilet for our tiny home.
Okay, we're standing here in front of our tiny home. We built that last year, and our composting toilet at the moment is a 5-gallon bucket. We use peat moss and a piece of wood with a toilet seat. Very, very basic of upgrading the composting toilet for our guests that we have for our tiny home. So these are the three options that we've been looking at.
So we decided to upgrade to more economical, user-friendly for the fact that we have Airbnb guests at our tiny home. First off, we kind of searched the internet a bit, found a bunch of reviews and nailed it down to 3. The top one we started looking at was the Sunmar. I've used it before. I liked it, but I always found it a little bit too big, and for a tiny home, space is crucial. So that was a big con. The other one was you had to step up on a stool. I liked that everything was together, but I didn't like that pee didn't get separated in it, and the price margin was so high that we just canceled it off our list right away.
Yeah, $1,600 US. So yeah, we're in Canada, and that'd be 30% more of it.
Yeah.
So that'd be quite expensive. So the second choice was the separate that we were looking at?
And the Nature's Head were the next two choices.
Yeah. So Nature's Head was a really good option. It's very small. It's a little high. Does have pee and poo separations. Pee goes into like a jar-looking thing that you have to change out quite often. The poo separation, one of the reviews we watched, he said like he had it there for 8 months, and if you turn it around, you could have a lot of uses that way.
With the aerator, so it aerated it really nicely because of the pee and poo separation. It really kept it dry, so you were able to compost it better. There wasn't a lot of smell. So those are some really big points that we liked. But as for user-friendly with Airbnb guests, we wanted something really simple.
Yeah, and one of the things was like they had a flap that you wouldn't see, the other stuff. So, but you have to open it, so there's a chance that you poo on the flap. Taking to clean it was quite a bit of work because you have to take. That's why it's called Nature Has That maybe. You have to take the whole head off, and then the toilet is screwed down on the toilet, and you have to undo the toilet, and then you can grab the bucket and move the poop away. So
a lot of the cons kind of built up there. The price was right. It was $400 less than the separate, but we started really veering towards the separate. One big point that I really liked about it is it looks just like a toilet. So if you're having Airbnb guests from the city or from out of town who've never used a composting toilet, it really feels like just a regular toilet.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more compact. It's smaller. It fits into our tiny home really nicely. One of the big features that we really liked about it is as soon as you sit down on the toilet, a little flap opens up and it lets you utilize the toilet. And then as soon as you sit back up, it flaps back up, so you don't have to look into the toilet and see your...
You don't have to look at your business. And it does separate the pee as well. And instead of it going into like a small tank, it has a little hose that you can bring outside your tiny home, and pee is sterile. So you can put it outside your home and with your gray water kind of wash it down into the groundwater without creating a smell under your tiny home. And it was free shipping in Canada as well, so that was a really big plus.
So it's from Sweden originally, and we found a North American dealer actually in Canada, so there's free shipping. I think we spent, how much did we spend on that?
All together was $1,600.
$1,600, so I mean, give or take, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a good choice to go with for our tiny home, and that's kind of one of the big deciding factors why we went with the separate.
So yeah, we're super excited. It's in the mail. Again, we don't have it at this time, but we're doing another unboxing video to show you what's in the box, and then I will do like an install video on how we're gonna install it and how it all goes, and we'll do our first test. Maybe we'll show you that
how
too.
It works.
We'll show you that too, how the first test goes.
So yeah, if you like what we're doing on the farm, please stay tuned and we'll give you some more farm fresh updates.
All right.